Hey y'all, so I just wanted to do a quick update. Um, I've been through a lot since my last video, which was, I believe, in July of 2013, and this is March 14th of 2014, so it's definitely been a while. I've been through a lot, and I will say this, before it was over, I did go to cutting, and guess what? That's not the answer at all. The answer for everything is God, and I'm not very religious or nothing, but I mean, God is your answer. I mean, that is honestly your best answer, is God Himself. And I'm still going through the struggle of having the thoughts of self harm and suicide. And guess what? Whenever I get those thoughts, I could be in the middle of school and just pray. I mean, yeah, you may think, oh, that's not the best answer. It is, honestly. Because, I mean, if you're in my situation and you're an only child and you were to take your own life, think of how everyone would feel. They would be sad. And don't say, oh, my family and my friends won't care. But honestly, they do. If I was to do that, my mom would be crushed enough to kill herself because I took my life. And no, it's not because she's that kind of person. No, because I am her only daughter. And she would just be absolutely just crushed. And I'm sorry if I get emotional, but I mean, this is a really big situation because I mean, there's more and more teen kids, and I mean, it's just mainly girls who self harm because they honestly think it's better to self harm than to actually deal with the problem itself. And I know I'm not your best example, but at least I'm trying my best to face the issues. And I mean, even if it means going to like a therapist or a counselor or talking to a friend or something, just talking to someone. I mean, it don't matter. I mean, yeah, I have my own personal therapist, but I mean, I also have God. And if you want to call God a therapist, fine. That is completely up to you. But I mean, if you feel like as if you are completely alone in this world, which in reality you're not, you always have God. He is always with you. I mean, I lost my goddaughter and sorry, it was my Facebook. I lost my goddaughter back in January, exactly 2 months today. And I didn't know what to do with myself. I mean, I just thought like I seriously thought I lost my purpose in life because whenever I found out my best friend was pregnant with her, I thought this is my purpose in life, is to help raise her and wipe away her tears. And if I'm ever watching her and she happens to fall down and scratch her knee or something, I'm there to kiss it to make it better. I would have been like a second mom to her. But to her, I would have been known as Aunt Sari or Aunt Sarah, whichever she decided to call me, or even Sarah. I mean, thinking that I got to know her and feel her and see her and everything, and then it just taken away from me like that. It's ridiculous. Because I got the phone call at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I started at a new school, and I lost her. And my best friend was just crushed because she got to actually feel her grow. I just got to see her belly grow. That's it. And I mean, I really wanted to get to know her and spend time with her and just hold her. And I mean, I didn't even get that, but she was born so early in the morning, I couldn't. But whenever I went to her viewing and seeing that sweet, sweet little face, I just couldn't do it. I mean, if you know what it's like to lose a child, you know it is just devastating. Me, I felt like as if I did lose a child of my own, but in reality, I didn't. Yeah, everybody can call me a crybaby because I'm still crying over my goddaughter 2 months later, but guess what? If you're a hater and you honestly seriously think that I'm just a big old whiny baby because of it, guess what? You're wrong. To lose someone that close to you that soon, it's heartbreaking. Especially someone who you got to know a little bit, even though they weren't even in this world. I mean, it's just heartbreaking. And I was actually thinking about it today, thinking if I would have been there and held her, knowing she's gone, I would have just broke down. And you know what? God keeps on whispering in my ear saying it's okay to grieve. And guess what? It is okay to grieve over things, especially if you just like a close family member or a close friend or something. It is alright to grieve over them. And you know what? That's what I'm doing. So what I'm telling you guys today is don't self-harm, talk to God. Because if you started doing it because you lost someone so close to you, guess what? God's there. He really honestly is. You may not think that, but he is. And I decided to give you that kind of advice, and that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, is advice, instead of doing hair tutorials and all that. So, that's my advice for you today, is don't self-harm, talk to God. Bye guys.